Warning, I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
Now, Andre, do you see yourself more as like a rapist who does magic or a magician who also likes to rape?
Well, with me, magic always comes first.
Of course.
In 2007, a woman claimed David Copperfield lured her to his island and sexually assaulted her. From the moment that story became a tabloid sensation, David proclaimed his innocence.
A woman who claimed David Copperfield raped her after luring her to his private island in the Bahamas has dropped her lawsuit against the magician. The woman, a model and a waitress, claimed Copperfield pulled her out of a crowd during a show in Washington state and later invited her to visit his island in 2007. The woman says the trip was supposed to lead to modeling jobs for the magician's promotional brochures, but she says he wound up forcing her to perform sex acts instead. The FBI and federal prosecutors spent more than 2 years investigating her allegations, but closed the case earlier this year without filing any criminal charges. Copperfield insisted the woman's allegations and lawsuit amounted to an extortion scheme. However, the woman's attorney says it was never about the money. They say she just wanted him held accountable for what he did.
Now, to be falsely accused of something that horrendous is a devastating thing for yourself, your friends, your family, really bad. When the truth comes out, that she was arrested, finally things, come to light. Unfortunately, in the press, what happens is...
people remember the charge.
Right.
They don't remember the exoneration.
Exactly. Not only exoneration, but I was the victim.
Yes.
Big difference.
Yes.
That was 5 years ago. 3 years of that was 3 years, 300 stories of all the lies, all the stuff that wasn't true. 300 national stories.
Wow. I know you don't wish any harm to anybody, but was there a part of you that went, whew?
Well, I'm working on forgiveness about this one, but I definitely pray for her.
Yeah.
But now the FBI, comes, the same guys who were investigating me during that horrible time, come to my show, bring their kids to my show, and take pictures backstage. So it does come full circle in its own way. During the time, even though you would never do anything to hurt anybody like that, people really kind of want to believe the negative.
Yeah, they do.
We had 300 negative stories, and when the truth came out, I had 30 national stories about the truth. 300, our 3 years, and 30 national stories saying that she was arrested, not me. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's hard, but you think, what do you learn from it? I mean, you learn that at the time you think it's the worst thing ever, that you're never going to recover, that people are always going to have this horrible impression of you. It's unjust, unfair, untrue. But I can tell you from myself that the sun eventually, shines again,
Yeah.
So he's been accused of 2 rapes about a decade apart. From People TV Watch, David Copperfield accused of assaulting teen model after impassioned plea not to be judged. January 24, 2018, accusations against David Copperfield surfaced just hours after he called for people not to quickly judge those accused as part of the Me Too movement. The magician has been accused of drugging and sexually assaulting a 17-year-old model in 1988. On Wednesday, the rap reported Brittany Lewis was competing in a model contest with Copperfield as one of the judges when he invited her to one of his shows in California when she was still a minor. Lewis claimed Copperfield asked her grandmother, Patricia Burton, for permission to travel there. Lewis told her best friend from high school, her husband, her ex-husband, and Burton all about the alleged incident, according to the outlet. It was after a show that Lewis said she allegedly saw Copperfield pour something into her drink while the two were at a bar. I asked, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Oh, I'm just sharing." Lewis said she took a few sips and blacked out. I remember my clothes being taken off, he was kissing my face, and I remember him starting to go down on my body with his face. And then, as soon as he started going down, I just completely blacked out. Lewis claimed she woke up the next morning and Copperfield said nothing happened, as she was underage. Copperfield allegedly made her write a letter saying she was okay after the incident allegedly took place. For some reason, I'm reminded of another magician named David.
Scotland Yard is investigating after a model came forward, accusing David Blaine of rape. Natasha Prince alleges the magician assaulted her in London in 2004. Scotland Yard confirmed the investigation in a statement to the Daily Beast, noting a report was made to police last November. Prince told the Daily Beast Blaine invited her for drinks at a friend's home after meeting at a nightclub called the Wellington. In the interview, she told the Daily Beast that when she arrived, Blaine brought her a vodka soda from the kitchen, then soon led her into a bedroom where the alleged rape occurred. Blaine's attorney issued a statement to the Daily Beast, which reads in part, "My client vehemently denies that he raped or sexually assaulted any woman, ever, and he specifically denies raping a woman in 2004. The statement goes on to say that Blaine would fully cooperate with any police investigation because, quote, he has nothing to hide.
I already had his interview in another video a few months ago, but I figure it's appropriate to bring it back. And today we have a very special guest, street magician, panhandler, and accused rapist, David Blaine. Say hey, David. So you have an eyeball on your hand. You ever see that movie, The Gate, with Stephen Dorff?
And think about it.
What?
And think about it.
I don't know what you're saying.
And think about it.
You'll think about it?
And think about it.
Makes no fucking sense. What kind of drugs are you on?
Protection.
Can I get a couple? Are you alright, man? David. This guy's weird. I was just wondering what you had to say about these rape allegations.
I'm just a showman. I just like doing what I do.
The fuck was that?
Protection from death.
David Blaine, ladies and gentlemen. Abracadabra. Magic. Crazy, huh? Fucking stoned.